Yeah. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic, the Michael Jordan the game, and also the Rebel, the YouTube Underground. And I'm back with that Battlefield 3, and this is going to be my last commentary of the week. And I want to hurry up and get it out of here because I have to work at 5, and I won't get home till maybe 10:30, or it might be 11, depending on how slow we go. So, yeah, trying to get this calm out. And if you haven't seen the title already, you know, today I'm actually going to give props to Microsoft, man. And I believe Microsoft deserved these props, man. They did a few things that they didn't have to do for the consumer. Alright, I know you guys should know this by now. I mean, it's been out there for about a month now, or a few weeks, whatever. But the first thing Microsoft did was they removed those DRM policies that they had up there. You know, no more having to do a 24-hour check-in. Now you can trade your games to your homeboys and all that good stuff. You know, it's just like how it was with the 360, but with additional features that the Xbox One brings, and you know, the different hardware. And that's a good thing, man. I got to give kudos to Microsoft. And I know you guys are saying they only did it because, you know, they were losing money. Okay, well, that doesn't matter. They still changed the policy. They saw that they had a lot of consumers who were upset about it and enraged. Giving them dog tags, bitch. But they had a lot of consumers that were enraged and upset, and they were like, you know, oh, we gotta change this, man. We're not gonna do well, and we gotta listen to the consumer because they're who are making us money right now. So, kudos, man. I gotta give them kudos for that. That's something, you know, that they didn't have to change. They could have kept with those policies. You saw that the Angry Joe interview when they were interviewing that one guy from Microsoft, and he was actually trying to say that there was no way they could change it on the fly like that, and they did. So, kudos. Even though they tried to lie and give excuses, they still did it. So I gotta give them kudos for that, and the community for you know, showing them that you guys weren't happy about that you wanted that change, and y'all got that change. The second thing Microsoft did, remember that video I did when I talked about Microsoft not including headsets? It was true. They were not going to include a headset with the Xbox One, their newer headset. A few weeks ago, literally like maybe a week or two, Microsoft said, okay, now we're going to put our headset in there. So, once again, Microsoft saw the consumer was upset with the new way they were trying to do things, and, you know, they finally threw the headset in there. You know, it seems like maybe we should run Microsoft more than Microsoft should run Microsoft, because it seems like we know it should be with the console and stuff better than they do. So, every time they make some kind of they come up with an idea, I don't know who's making their ideas over there, but they're bad at it. But every time they make an idea, they get a lot of backlash for it, and they have to end up changing it because we didn't like it. So that was a nice grenade I tossed over there, though. Get duked on. But yeah, man. So they decided they're gonna add the headset with the Microsoft console launch. So is this gonna be just like the Xbox 360? When you bought your Xbox, they had the Xbox headset, the cheap one. And that is going to be included because everybody doesn't want to buy Turtle Beaches. I know y'all like, oh, well, I buy Turtle Beaches. Not everybody has Turtle Beach money. Not everybody wants to spend Turtle Beach money because I have Turtle Beach money, but I don't want to pay over $20 for a pair of headphones or a headset. That's just me. Especially these headsets I have on my computer right now are only $15, and they actually sound better than Turtle Beaches, and they last longer. So, yeah, that's why. So, you know, I got to commend. Is it commend? I don't know the word, but I gotta clap for Microsoft for doing that. I mean, that's two things that they changed that the community wanted, and they didn't have to, but they decided to do it. So that's a good look on Microsoft's part. I mean, they are still idiots for coming up with those DRM policies and stuff like that, but they are trying to make things right. You feel me? When they see that, you know, they're getting in trouble for it, they go, okay, well, look, we can't keep this up. They're on to us. They're upset about it. Let's fix it. Now, the last thing they did was recent. Now, it wasn't something that was too big, but they did it. And that was they overclocked their graphics card to 53 megahertz, I think. 53 megahertz. Which isn't going to be a significant difference. You might get 1 or 2 frames while doing that, and the PlayStation's graphics card is already still about it's pretty much way higher and better than the Xbox graphics card that's being used. So that's not going to really catch it up to the PlayStation, but it's going to make it perform a little bit better. So I will have to give them that. At least they did that, to try to be on the PlayStation 4's level. So good job on that. Again, Microsoft, you guys are trying to do things, even though that's not a big significant jump in overclocking. You want to at least get like a 1 gigahertz or something to really, get a step up, like maybe 8 frames or something like that. But, they did it, so I'm not mad at them. Good job on that. It seems like Microsoft's doing a lot of changing, but PlayStation's not doing a lot of changing. Hint, hint, PlayStation Plus. And I'm going to do a video on that. I know y'all like, well, Sony's losing money financially. Yeah, but there's still ways of doing it instead of having to make everyone pay. But I'll do a video on that later on. Now, like I said, Microsoft did all these changes, man, and that's pretty good. I'm not mad at them for doing all that. They're trying to make the consumer happy by any means, other than the stupid things they're doing now. Am I getting the Xbox One? No. I'm still not getting one because they left a bad taste in my mouth when they did the whole DRM policy and the headset thing in the first place. And second of all, I think that they're gonna ease those DRMs back into place later on in the game cycle. But I'm not even sure if Sony might not try to do the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised, but I know Microsoft's gonna ease it back down in there after maybe a few months of the Xbox One being released. So I'm still not getting the Xbox One, and even before then, before they even announced these consoles, I was already saying I was gonna get a PlayStation 4 because the Xbox 360 is boring. There's nothing to play. And I know the PlayStation, they have more studios for the developers that work for them, and they're going to have more exclusives. So that's why I was already going to get a PlayStation 4 regardless. But, yeah, I'm not going to get an Xbox One regardless of the changes. Still getting PlayStation 4. But anyway, leave some feedback in the comment section how you feel about Microsoft making these changes. Were they good or were they bad? I think they were good, even though it was bad that they tried to start those stupid policies anyway. But it was still good, and it shows that they're listening to the consumer. PlayStation, man, y'all fans need to step it up, man. Y'all can get some free PlayStation online, but if y'all don't want to step it up and cry about it, nothing's gonna happen. But anyway, this is the commentary. This is your boy Tick, aka Game Fanatic. I get killed before I can, the game ends, whatever. About Kemper, he's ugly, but I'm gone. Bye.